Shalom. I want to start out by saying Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shah HaMashiach, Kol Halo Yahweh Bahashem, Yahweh Shah HaMashiach. I just finished up reading Job, and I got to Psalms, and I got to this part, and I started thinking this was prophecy. So I got into John Gill commentary, and they're saying that Psalms 18 is prophetic. All right, so now I'm going to read Psalms 18, verse 7. Then the earth shook and trembled, the foundation also of the hills moved and were shaken because he was wroth. There went up a smoke out of his nostrils, and fire out of his mouth devoured. Coals were kindled by it. He bowed the heavens also and came down, and darkness was under his feet. He rode upon a cherub and did fly. Yea, he did fly upon the wings of the wind. He made darkness his secret place, his pavilion round about him were dark waters and thick clouds of the sky. At the brightness that was before him, his thick clouds passed, hailstones and coals of fire. Yahweh also thundered in the heavens, and the highest gave its voice, hailstones and coals of fire. And you know that's reference to nuclear weapons. All right, but when I got in the John Gill commentary, it seems like it's prophetic because this lines up with all the other scriptures. Then the earth shook and trembled, the foundations also the hills moved and were shaken because he was wroth. And when you go, and that lines up with Haggai 2:6. All right. For thus saith Yahweh of hosts, yet once in a little while, and I will shake the heavens and the earth and the sea and the dry land, and I will shake all nations, and the desire of all nations shall come, and I will fill this house with glory, saith Yahweh of hosts. All right, and that's ultimately after the World War III Battle of Armageddon, when everything's destroyed via nuclear weapons, namely Babylon, America, is destroyed with nuclear weapons, and everyone goes into slavery, and they take the spoils of the kingdoms. All right. And again, it's referenced in Hebrews, the 12th chapter, verse 26. All right, whose voice then shook the earth, but now he hath promised, saying, yet once more I shake not the earth only, but also heaven. And this word, yet once more, signified the moving of those things that are shaken, as the things that are made, that those things which cannot be shaken may remain. All right, and that's when he destroys Babylon the Great and destroys all the kingdoms, Babylon the Great, meaning America, and all the kingdoms thereof, and he installs his kingdom, his righteous kingdom. Yahweh Shai HaMashiach is coming back, and he's going to have his kingdom, his dominion. And it lines up with Revelations 2. Which was it? It was Revelation, I think it was the 6th chapter. Just say 12 verse, let's see. Oh, all right. And the stars of heaven fell unto the earth, even as a fig tree casteth her untimely figs, when she is shaken of a mighty wind, and the heaven departed as a scroll when it is rolled together, and every mountain and island were moved out of their places. So it's looking like Psalms 18 is prophetic. Keep in mind, David was a prophet, and, all those psalms, those songs he wrote were prophetic, So I hope this was interesting. Again, somebody who was commented on my video, surprisingly. I never really get comments, but he started calling me a dumb guy. I don't know what the video was about, but of course, honestly, Russia is going to make war with America, okay? Because it tells you right here in the scriptures. All right, when you go into the 38th chapter, this one's, word of Yahweh came unto me, saying, Son of man, set thy face against Gog, the land of Magog, which is Russia. When you get to the 4th verse, it says, I will turn thee back and put hooks into thy jaws, and I'll bring thee forth, and all thine army, horses and horsemen, all of them clothed with all sorts of armor, even a great company with bucklers and shields, all of them handling swords. All right, America's going to come, or Russia is going to come forth to make war against America. And in fact, we are already in war with Russia. All right, it's proxy wars. We're not, in conflict with them, but we're really waging war on them. All right, because Syria has oil. America's not going to leave that oil. All right, it'd be stupid if they did, because then Russia, Syria, and Iran are going to have oil. All right, so either way, this is, it's going to bite Americans in the ass. They're not going to leave Syria. They're going to sound like they are. But Americans are waging war on Russia. It's ultimately leading to World War III. It's going to be open in front of everybody's faces. Again, when you get to Psalms, the 9th chapter, I have it somewhere in here. All right, 15th and 16th verse. All right, the heathen are sunk down in the pit that they made in the net which they hid, is their own foot taken. Yahweh is known by the judgment which he executed. And that's right, he is. The wicked is snared in the work of his own hands. All right, so Russia's and America, it's coming to a forefront. They will make war. So again, sometimes, I don't do real good lessons. Sometimes I do great lessons, sometimes I'm just not as good as the men of Great Millstone. But honestly, this is a righteous thing. Yeah, I want to rejoice at this whole thing, But yeah, Russia is currently at war with America right now, okay? America constantly interferes in Russian elections, but we accuse Russia of interfering in our election, which ain't happening. We constantly interfere in their elections. And yes, there is a proxy war going on. All right. I just learned this word, geopolitics. All right. Honestly, it's not for any humanitarian reason why we're in Syria. It's for oil. It's an attack on Iran and Russia. Okay. And this thing is becoming open. All right. So, yeah, Russia will, make war on America. All right, it's happening now. And this is according to Ezekiel 38 chapter. So with that, I'm going to say Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shai HaMashiach, Call Halal Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai HaMashiach, and double honors apostles and elders of Great Millstone, who are the holy apostles and prophets mentioned in the book of Revelation, and bless the Akim that are pushing word in true sincerity. To all you men of Great Millstone, I say Barakatam, Bahasham Yahweh, Bahasham Yahweh Shai HaMashiach, Waha Racha Kodash, and Shalom. Russia is making war on America. This is happening now.